Alright, so today I'm going to talk about the topic of dehumanization. So when you see people use terms like animals or infestation on humans, they are engaging in dehumanizing. First of all, what is dehumanizing? Dehumanization is a psychological process whereby opponents view each other as less human and thus not deserving of moral consideration. Alright, for example, calling people pigs because they are fat and stupid. People use this to show and justify greed, violence, and abuse. Most of the time, people use these languages to dehumanize others. These dehumanization actions causes protracted conflicts. Protracted conflicts can hurt relationships and make it difficult to share a healthy community. The more intense the conflict is, the more psychological distance between the groups will widen. There are many ways to dehumanize others, but looking back at some of the most tragic moments in human history, you will find things that people say that dehumanize others. For example, in the Nazi era, the Nazis viewed and called the Jews rats. And during the Rwanda genocide, the Hutu officials called Tutsis cockroaches, and they needed to wipe them out. Both of these examples are calling other human beings pests or animals. They are both used to insult and discriminate against the other side. Fisk at Princeton University studied how immigrants and outsiders are actually discriminated against the world, like how they are more discriminated against others. She found out that when we dehumanize others, parts of our brain associated with hatred and disgust turn on, and parts that are associated with empathy turn off. This means that it's easier for you to attack and insult other people. This is a part of the brain that controls emotions. You should know that you cannot fight dehumanization with dehumanization. There are many ways to hurt others because you are dehumanizing them, but it is essential to reduce it. One of the most popular dehumanizing examples I see often is calling other people pigs. We do this to laugh at or insult the opponent. People are getting used to dehumanization because people use it every day, and they don't see it as serious as it is. The next time you do this, you should know that pigs are clean, fit, and bright creatures. Pigs have shown us that they have several cognitive abilities tested across the different types of tests. They have good learning and abilities and memory. They can distinguish between familiar and pigs. In addition, the pig brain is well developed. In one experiment, researchers from Purdue University said they were able to train 4 pigs to carry out a joystick-operated video game to get treats. The pigs were trained to manipulate a joystick to control a cursor on a computer. The cursor could be used to hit 3 targets on the screen. When the target was hit, the automatic pellet dispenser released the food. The pigs performed well. They performed with an 84% success rate on hitting the targets. This shows that pigs have impressive learning abilities, like they can use tools like humans. For the pigs to show their intelligence, they want food. For them, food is life. In another experiment, scientists mixed dogs and pigs in a room. The guy gave the subject food at 2-minute intervals and observed this reaction between feedings. Both the dogs and the pigs walked towards the experimenter with equal frequency. Wait, what the heck? And so then, before the dogs, they didn't give the food to the dogs left, but then the pigs stayed there, which shows that pigs are still motivated by the food. All right, now to summarize my talk, dehumanization is a psychological process whereby opponents view each other as less than human and thus not deserving of moral consideration. And that remember, pigs are fit, bright creatures. Thanks for listening.